guys, thanks so much for clicking on my channel. We're all smiles over here. I am Will Sanchez, like asking a question. Will Sanja help you keep your smile for the day? And hopefully the answer is yes, you guys. I'm trying not to keep it long, but y'all already know if it gets good, I'm gonna keep on talking. The goal the next day is keep your seat. Listen, don't be like me. When I'm watching movies over here with my family, especially if it's an action movie, listen, y'all, if it looks like the good guy is not gonna get rewarded or have the victory, I'll tell my husband, hey babe, I'm gonna go to the next room. You can call me back when it starts looking better. And they'll just crack up, no, come back. It's gonna be better, it's gonna be better. I was like, no. And I just leave the room. Why? Because I'm thinking that the good guy is not going to be rewarded. Listen, unlike movies, because you know movies can take a spin, God keeps his promises. There will always be a happy ending for you. Why? Because whatever God promised you, he will make sure that you get it, that manifestation. So you can't get up out of your seat. I don't care what it's looking like. I don't care what it's sounding like. I don't care what the false of the feelings are letting you feel. You have to stay seated, because little do you know that in that seat, there's a foundation. That foundation is you what? Trusting God. That foundation is some peace of mind. That foundation is some joy. That foundation is some happiness. But if you get up out of the seat, that means that what? You're not trusting God anymore, which means what? The seat represents your mental, okay? Which means what? You got to stay grounded, which means what? You got to get and stay aligned and connected, which means what? God is at the forefront of your life, moving in and through you, that you're able to see within your journey with some clarity. And that clarity will help you to stay what? Seated, comfortable, what? Knowing that God got you, knowing that God is going to come through for you, knowing that what? I know the beginning was looking crazy. I know the middle of the process was looking crazy, but this ending is going to end in some fireworks. Listen, y'all, I can tell y'all this. I remember my husband and I and our kids, we went to a concert. And I think we either had some family members to come meet us, or we had some friends to meet us, one or the other. And so we were there. And the people that came out with us, they had to leave early. And we understood that, but we were like, y'all gonna leave now? They was like, yeah, we gotta leave. We was like, okay. And so when they left, and to be honest, the concert wasn't that bad, but the beginning and the middle was like, not mediocre, but it was on the verge of tap dancing over to the mediocre side, okay? But when they left, when those individuals left, when I tell you the concert took a turn for the better, that ending was off the chain, so to speak. It had us like, what? It was just awesome. We could not believe it, because looking at the beginning and getting to the middle part of it, we were like, okay. I was looking at my husband like, okay, I think we can sit. You think we can sit through the rest of it? Like, yeah, we can sit through. And the kids was like, oh my goodness. And then that last ending of the show just turned for the better, y'all. It was amazing. It was so amazing to where we had almost forgot how bad or how mediocre the first and middle part was, okay? It's almost like having a baby. You're in all those labor pains for the lady, right? You're in the labor pains and the labor pains and the labor pains, but when you get to the ending part of that thing of receiving the manifestation, that baby, you forget what that pain felt like. You knew there was some pain involved, but after seeing the manifestation, you could barely remember what it felt like. That's how it is. That's what God will do for you. You just have to stay seated. I know it's looking crazy. I know it's sounding crazy. I know the false of the feelings are getting to you through the emotions and through the feelings or what have you. But you just got to stay seated, because I'm telling you, the ending is approaching, and that ending is looking very good for you, because I told you, unlike movies, God will always provide that happy ending for you. He's going to give you what you asked for of that manifestation, and give you more than that. So just stay seated, stay on the throne of trust, stay in that mental of what? Knowing that God got you, stay in the line and connected, because I'm telling you, when this ending comes, when the fireworks start going boom, 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 you're going to be like, I'm so glad I stayed in my seat. I'm so glad I trusted you, God. I'm so glad I did not give up. I'm so glad I stayed seated. I kept my seat. Listen, you didn't come this far to give up. You didn't come this far to get up. Stay seated, because your blessing, your manifestation, what God has promised you, is coming to you. You got it? Get it good? I hope so. Just in case you didn't get this thing, you better do what? Rewind it and watch again. In the meantime, in between time, if you take just a little bit of what I'm telling you and apply to your life to the best of your ability, you won't ever have to mask a smile. Why? Because your smiles will always be genuine. I'll talk to y'all soon. Be blessed, stay blessed, be blessed, stay blessed, be blessed, stay blessed. Listen, keep your seat. Y'all know what's coming next.